Hi guys, we are done with all the kids to talk about our April plan for the boot camp for the survivor. I'm going to talk a little bit about how we're going to put everybody in a bod group. Sarah has more of the details on like how to win the giveaways, how to keep up with the point system, and the puzzle. What is it? Wait, so backtrack. Sarah, what is the puzzle for? Is that an
What's
extra
that?
puzzle?
You cutting out?
The puzzle. What? Talk about the puzzle.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, and I have an image that explains how Survivor is gonna work, and I'll just dive into like the puzzle and the point system really quick, and then we can kind of go from there. Okay, hold on.
Take says and go.
Hold on. Let me know when it works.
All right,
It's working.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how it works, and we'll send this in our groups as well, but you'll basically have an opportunity to earn points every single day. Each week, you're gonna submit your total points, and our top point earners are gonna be put on a Google form, and then everyone will get a chance to vote for our weekly. Can you just not be that rude? So everyone's gonna get a chance to vote for a weekly survivor who's going to win a giveaway for the week. So this means you have to show up and show out, but it also means you have to like pay attention to who else is showing up and showing out because you're gonna have to vote. So each week someone's gonna win a super fun bundle, and that is for each team. So So Fun, Go and Grow, and Dream It Do It will have 3 separate winners each week. However, at the end of the month, you're gonna submit your total, like grand total points, and the same process will happen where we're gonna choose one sole survivor, and that winner is going to get a walking pad treadmill, which is really super cool. So let me see, here we go. So this is kind of how the point system is going to work. Every week, you're gonna get a new image like this because every week's gonna have a different bonus down here, you'll see. So basically you have 1 point per activity per day. So you have your 20 minutes of movement, logging your sweaty selfie in our bod group, which Jess will talk about in a minute. Use your supplements, half of your body weight in ounces of water, and 10 minutes of prayer and PD, and then your weekly bonus. So every single week, you can earn 42 points by following this. Then, let me scroll. How do I scroll? There we go. So you'll see each team has one. Hold on. Tate, where is it? Sorry, Tate just spit up in my shoe, if y'all are wondering. It's actually in my shoe. Okay, so the puzzle. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Please, Cody, please. SOS. Okay, so this is our puzzle, and this is kind of like our big monthly challenge. This puzzle is going to be in addition to those 42 points you'll be able to earn each week. At the end of the month, if you complete this whole puzzle, you get 20 extra points for your chance to win the walking pad. So this will go toward your grand total points at the end of the month. And again, our top point earners are going to be put on that Google form so that we can have a voting to see who's our sole survivor for the walking pad. So this is an all or nothing puzzle, just like on Survivor. Partial participation does not count in Survivor, so it's not counting here. So this is just in addition for y'all to kind of do and earn some extra points. So that's how this will work. I think I hit on everything, did I?
Yeah. And I'll also say, like, I know for some of us we might be looking at this and being like, oh my gosh, that's a lot to keep up with. It's a lot to, like, it feels very overwhelming. But honestly, so much of it is what you're doing already. But it's encouraging those activities that maybe we're letting fall off. Like, what are some of those things that, you know, like, are we getting a full 20 minutes or more of movement every single day? Are we really diving into personal development or prayer? You know, are we really drinking our water or following our nutrition plans or whatnot? And this is really just a way to help keep you on track, really dial in, really get you feeling good before we get into those bathing suit weather. And just that community feel. I know that personally, my team really needs that dived in community feel of everything again. And so this is our hopes for kind of like bringing us all in this month and kind of being together. So with that being said, we are going to do a bod group for this Survivor month, this group. So anyone that wants to be part of this Survivor group and be in the running for the giveaways and all of that will need to get added into this bod group. I'm creating this bod group today. We will send out that link. Collins did not allow me to do that before this call. So it will be sent out probably about the same time that we upload this video. Every single person has to be in that bod group if you want to be in for the giveaways. It's how we're going to make our flyers for the month. It's how we're going to make sure that people are checking off their workouts, their fivers for the bonuses, all of those things. I am personally going to, we're gonna have a weekly Google form to fill out. I think Sarah said that. It will be posted. It will be posted in the bod group, but it'll also be posted. No, yes. We didn't talk about that. Where are we going to post the Google form?
I mean, I plan on sending it. We'll probably end up sending it in all platforms just to make sure people are voting. So it'll be two separate.
We could do one Google form and just put like which team they're in, if that helps people not get confused.
True. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but just be on the lookout for a post for you to submit your weekly points, which it is what's it called? An honor system,
honor system.
It's based on an honor system. So you're keeping track of all of your stuff. That's the other thing, that like you're keeping track of, are you doing your movement? You're keeping track of, are you drinking your water? We're not checking up on that. Nor do we have the time to check up on everybody's and keep up with our own and everything. So all of it is done on the honor system. But the point of having the group and the bod groups, other things to keep in mind is, like Jessica said, this is something that can be so overwhelming. But when you realize you're not doing it by yourself, we're kind of all doing it together. You're keeping track of your own stuff, but we have each other to build off of with that. So just keep that in mind if you're getting overwhelmed. Like, someone is not getting their movement in that day, and that's okay. But if we're posting about it, if you're sharing it in the bod group and somebody sees, okay, Lauren posted her workout, you know what? That's what I needed. I need to get up and do my workout. It makes it easier.
Yeah. And when we're engaging with each other, loving on each other's post and like getting their water in, like, don't be afraid to like post a picture, like, because most people don't realize that the bod group isn't just there to just log the workouts. You can also utilize it to log your nutrition. You can also utilize it to post a picture of just your water and be like, I checked off my water today and I am proud. And we have our groups, our message threads for that. And it's totally okay to keep doing that too. But if you decide that you also want to utilize the bod group for that, you can. And all of us, all three teams will be there to kind of help love on it, cheer you on, all those things, and just keep each other motivated through it. So bod group is a necessity. You will have to get added to that. You can continue to log to your other groups. It is literally once you get added to it, when you go to post your first sweaty selfie after getting added, it'll show at the bottom for you to just select to also add to that Survivor bod group. So it won't be an additional task each day.
But I don't want anyone to think of this all as like an additional task. Like, think of it as extra accountability. Like, this is all going to serve you and make your journey a little more fun, make your journey feel less like a chore. So go into this not thinking like, oh God, another group, oh God, something else to keep up with. Like, be grateful that you have these tools and now these extra tools and these extra groups to hold you more accountable. Because I really do think if you lean into this and you have fun with it, not only is it going to make the entire Survivor more fun, but I think it'll really serve everyone individually too.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, Lauren.
No, I was going to say the other thing is too, I mean, the good thing about these groups every single month, and the really good thing about this, when we joined together and decided we wanted to all do this together, we did that with y'all in mind, because a lot of us have our habits like stacked and everything like that. We're good to go with our routines and whatnot. But there are a lot of people in here that are like, I'm just struggling to get a routine down. If you dive into this with the accountability that you have, the extra accountability, the giveaways, the prizes that you have, like keeping that in the back of your mind, like you're doing this for yourself, but yes, you're also doing it to potentially win something, win a walking pad. But in the grand scheme of things, at the end of the month, you've spent those 3 weeks stacking your habits, creating those routines. And then come May, it's going to be like, okay, wait a minute. I do know how to do this. I don't need a group every single month to actually push me, but you've got all of us together. And there's so many of us that now it's not just a small group of 5 or, you know, a little bit bigger group of 20. Like we're a group of, with all of us combined, we're a group of probably close to 75 girls, if not way more than that. But like 75 people to help you create your habits. This is what I do on a weekly basis. This is what I do on a daily basis to help give you those things. And these are not girls that you're always interacting with. It's such an open opportunity that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And before Lauren talks about nutrition, I was just going to say that like, I say this all the time, but I feel like it's such a big part of my journey of like, I joined 3 different times before sticking to this. And it's so important to know what was the game changer. I started diving into these groups. I started actually interacting and taking a part of like what these groups have to offer, not just oh, I mean, I guess if I think about it, I'll log my workout. No, like I dove in, I saw everybody. They were, when I didn't want to get up and work out, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all these people already logging their workouts. Like if they can do it, I can do it. And so we've got 10 minutes. But we, you know, just kind of diving into that and really taking a part of that can really change your journey, even if you feel like you're in a slump. So Lauren's going to talk about nutrition because we got another little fun thing that we're going to do this month.
So one of the things that I know that I personally struggle with, I've got my routine down for my workouts, I've got my water down, everything like that. But one of the things that really holds me back a lot of the time is my nutrition. And I reached out to Sarah and I was like, okay, I need to figure something out for April. And we were kind of talking through some things. And what we decided is that we are going to open up a weekly Zoom. It's going to be every single Sunday. We're going to have a Zoom open from 3 to 5. And there will be a leader, multiple leaders, multiple girls, a girl on the Zoom. We're going to get you all of that information. That'll be posted in the BOD group as well as in all of our Facebook groups as well, so that you can get on Sundays from 3 to 5 and kind of having a backup plan or someone to talk through, like, what are you cooking for this week? We have some really like good information that we're going to put out there specifically from 3 to 3:30. We don't want to be talking your ears off for 2 hours. We want it to be just an open room for everyone to come, ask questions, or just the extra accountability. I know I need the accountability, so I'm going to be on meal prepping because otherwise I'm saving meal prepping until 9 o'clock and then I'm eating turkey wraps all week long and it gets boring. So from 3 to 3:30 every single Sunday, we're going to have some sort of information. We want to talk about the nutrition plans that we have to offer because a lot of people don't realize that your packages come with these nutrition opportunities. Jessica's really, really good at bulk meal prepping. So we're going to talk about that. We want to talk about some of our other nutritional options that we have through all of the programs. But then we also just want it to be a place where you can come and say, I have only 3 meals for the week. What else is everybody cooking? Or what does your kitchen look like when you're meal prepping? Or how are you doing this? Or just so that you have someone there when you're meal prepping. So we're going to have those Zooms open every single Sunday from 3 to 5. We'll have the information speakers or discussions from 3 to 3:30. And then after that, it's just going to be open. There will always be a leader of some type on there from one of our 3 teams, just so you can jump on and ask questions or just have someone to meal prep with, or, hey, I'm making this week. I'm making this week. What are some ideas that you have? Because it's like Jessica said, like holding each other accountable with that is really what the game changer has been for so many of us. And I know that I need the accountability for my nutrition because otherwise I'm secretly eating chips and salsa and candy in my bed at 9 o'clock at night. And that's just not going to work. Not going to work. So we're going to have that Zoom open. We just kind of wanted to add it in. It's not really part of the Survivor thing, but it is an extra thing that we're doing because the point of the Survivor is to add the accountability. So if we're going to add the accountability, why not add it in there with the nutrition? So we're going to get that information to y'all as well. I've got a cute little flyer made that's got all of the Zoom information and whatnot. So that'll be posted to all of the places as well. And we'll start that. When did we say we were going to start that? Are we starting that the 7th or so the day before?
The Sunday
yeah,
after
Sunday the
Easter.
7th. Sunday after Easter. Yeah. So Easter is this coming Sunday. So it'll be April 7th, the day before we start the Survivor.
That'll give us a really good base of like making sure our meals are prepped and ready to really dive into the group for the month. So we're going to post this. I'm going to upload this to probably to YouTube. Just because that's going to be the easiest way for us to share it with our teens. So I'm gonna have that, make sure that y'all comment and let us know that y'all watched it. We're gonna be blowing all of y'all's messengers up to make sure that y'all are watching this and it doesn't just get slipped under the rug. But we felt like it was a really important for us to all kind of get together and hear from all of us, and just kind of understand what's gonna go on for April. So does anybody else have anything to say?
I'm just so excited.
It's been a minute since we've done something like this big. So I think it's really, really exciting to put all of us together like this. I mean, like these are our 3 main groups. And so it's really exciting to put all of us together and get to see how many people, like how big this really blows up. It's going to be super exciting.
So, all right. Well, let us know if y'all have questions, and we'll continue to get that information out to y'all, and I will upload the BOD group link for everybody to join.